Hey, eavesdroppers. Have you ever waited for somebody to tell you sorry because you believed that it would finally set you free, only to receive it and still feel unsettled? What do you do when the words you thought would bring you peace leave you with even more questions? Welcome to Self Discovery Headquarters, where we hold space for healing, reflection, and growth. In today's video, in our Permission to Eavesdrop series, we're going to respond to Rebecca, who shared that she received the apology she wanted but never thought she would receive. This has left her feeling overwhelmed and confused. So the first question I would want to ask you is, why did you want the apology? I'm assuming that you would want an apology because it would bring a sense of closure, and you would know that the person was truly sorry for whatever it was that they had said or done. An apology would mean that they're taking responsibility for the pain that their actions caused you, and you would feel better knowing that they were holding themselves accountable. So let's just pause for a minute and ask, what lessons have you learned from receiving this apology? The fact that you received the apology, but you're still feeling confused and overwhelmed, is proof that true closure isn't something that will come from somebody else. That's something that you have to deal with and give yourself. So how do you get closure? Closure is an internal process, and it means taking 3 steps. It's a 3-step process of accepting, healing, and releasing. By allowing yourself to fully feel the emotions that come with the experience, by finding ways to relieve or release pain, whether that is through reflection, self-care, or even finding a creative way to express yourself. Some people may use painting or dance or something else like that. And by forgiving the person that hurt you, not necessarily for them, but to free yourself from the emotional burden that they may have caused. And most importantly, by forgiving yourself. So if this was a situation where you would have ignored some red flags, or you stayed longer than you should have, then you owe it to yourself to forgive you. And I'm not saying forgive and forget, because I don't subscribe to that. For me, closure means integrating the lesson so that it doesn't have any power over your emotions or over your future, and your closure is not dependent on what somebody else says or does. So take your time with this process and just be gentle with yourself. I want to thank Rebecca for your contribution, and thank you to my eavesdroppers for joining us at Self Discovery Headquarters, where we support Caribbean parents, teachers, and caregivers through personal development and self-awareness. If anything resonated with you or sparked a thought, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, or submit your own anonymous call through the comment sections, the link in the comment section. On our next call, we will be talking to a contributor who refers to him or herself as Invisible Echo. And they say that they don't feel good enough no matter how hard they try. In the meantime, stay intentional, keep discovering, and you will find sanctuary within.